Even decades after rising to fame as the face and voice of Blondie, Debbie Harry still carries pieces of that electric era, literally, in her closet. In an exclusive conversation, the 78-year-old punk icon opened up about the tangible memories she's held onto from the band's heyday. And while fashion may have evolved since Blondie first lit up the CBGB stage in the mid-1970s, Harry's personal archive tells the story of a style pioneer who blended punk attitude with disco glamour in a way only she could. "I still have some of the original stage outfits," Harry revealed with a wry smile. "Not all of them survived the years, but a few are still hanging in there. And yeah, I've even tried them on now and then." Among the treasures she's preserved, the signature ripped t-shirts, satin mini dresses, and a couple of pieces designed by Stephen Sprouse and Anya Phillips, both of whom were closely tied to the early New York punk and art scenes. "There's one dress in particular, this metallic gold number, that I wore on tour in '79. It's not something I'd wear out to dinner now, but it holds a lot of history," she said. "When I look at it, I remember the lights, the crowds, the chaos. It's like a time machine." Harry, who helped to find the aesthetic of New York cool with her platinum hair and thrift store meets high-fashion wardrobe, said she always viewed clothing as an extension of performance. Fashion was a part of the act. It wasn't just about sounding different, it was about looking like we came from another world. Fans and collectors alike have long been fascinated by Harry's style. From her Andy Warhol collaborations to her Vogue covers and Studio 54 appearances, her image was everywhere, and it was always bold, unexpected, and unmistakably her. Over the years, many of her most iconic looks have landed in museums and private collections. In 2019, the Museum of Sex in New York featured several of her stage pieces as part of an exhibition on music and subculture. But Harry says there are still a few relics she refuses to part with. "It's not just nostalgia," she explained. "These things remind me of who I was and how far I've come. They're part of my DNA." Interestingly, she's not overly precious about every item. Some clothes were lost to time, some gifted to friends or stylists, and others simply fell apart after years of wear and touring. But the ones that remain are carefully stored in climate-controlled closets, labeled and occasionally revisited, if only for a smile and a memory. And while Harry admits her day-to-day wardrobe now leans more toward comfort and simplicity, lots of black, soft fabrics, boots I can actually walk in, her heart still beats a little faster when she opens those closet doors and sees the glimmer of her past. "You don't forget that girl," she said. And in some ways, she's still here, just in better shoes. As Blondie continues to tour and release new material well into the 21st century, Harry remains a living bridge between eras. Her closet, filled with punk rock artifacts and the shimmer of disco nights, is more than a fashion archive. It's a chronicle of cultural rebellion, personal evolution, and the enduring spirit of an artist who helped redefine what it meant to be a woman in rock. And for fans still chasing the thrill of that golden era, there's comfort in knowing that somewhere, tucked behind everyday essentials, Debbie Harry's past is still alive, stitched into fabric, hemmed in history, and never far from reach.